what's up? Hello, my name is Emma and today I am doing an unboxing. It doesn't really work with the flu. Today I am doing my monthly Owlcrate unboxing, so of course thank you so much Owlcrate for sending me your January box to review. I am an Owlcrate rep, so if you're interested in trying out Owlcrate for the first time for yourself, you can get 10% off with my code EMMA. But today we're going to be opening the January Classic Remix box. Now I think I know what book this is, but I'm not entirely sure. I went on Goodreads and went for the January YA releases and I was like, okay, what book could fit this? So I think I know which one it is. I just think it's a really interesting concept for a box because it seems like it's going to be a sort of retelling or new revamped version of a classic story that we all know. Everything with YA subscription boxes is always so modern, so I'm really interested to see what's going to be inside. Oh, this is really cute. So this is the graphic on the card and it's like a movie, like an old time movie theater. It's in black and white and I think it's really, really cute. I don't want to look too closely to this before opening the rest of the box, but I also think the vintage look of the card where it tells you where everything is and where it's from and whatnot is also really very classic. So the first item we have here is from Tico Books and it is a soap obviously, and I'm so excited because you guys know I love bath products. It's a scent inspired by The Secret Garden. I personally have never read The Secret Garden, but I believe I've seen some in the movie, but I really like how this side of it is kind of like a library card, like a checkout ticket, so I think that's really novel and cute. So the next item we have is from First Edition Tico, and you guys know that I love my tea, but I'm really excited for this one because this is a flavor that I actually don't have and frequently want, and that is a mint tea inspired by The Little Prince, which is another classic I have not read. I haven't read a lot of classics, so I'm probably going to say that about almost everything in here, but it's a mint tea, and I always want mint tea because it's supposed to like settle your stomach and whatnot, and I have like all these herbal teas and these black teas, and I'm always missing a mint tea. I'll open it and smell it for you guys. And it's also loose tea leaves, which is really novel because I normally drink my tea from tea bags. That is for sure mint tea. It actually smells like dried wintergreen gum, which is my favorite flavor of gum. So that's really cool and I'm excited to try out this new tea. So the next item we have is a magnet from Sweet Sequels and it is inspired by The Phantom of the Opera. So it is just this little nice magnet that I'm probably going to put in my fridge with all my other bookish magnets. It's actually in French, so it says Le Fantôme de l'Opéra. I can't really do the sound French because mucus everywhere, but I think it's really cute. It has like the curtains of the actual play and the classic red rose, and I think what I like about it most is that it looks very hand-drawn, and I just always love getting items that don't look like they're just manufactured in some factory, and you can tell that somebody put a lot of effort into drawing this, which I really love. So the next item is from Obvious State, and this is an item I've never seen included in a subscription service before, and I think it's perfect especially for the beginning of the year, and it's a calendar. It's a nice little calendar, and apparently each of the months has an art print inspired by a children's classic story. So this is Peter and Wendy. This one is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. This one is The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Like all my childhood favorites right here. The Call of the Wind. Anne of Green Gables. Every month you get to flip it over and then there's a different art print inspired by what might be one of your favorite children's classics, and so I think that's a really, really cute idea. It's nice and small and it just lets you see the dates, so it's pretty minimalistic and the artwork is really, really nice. I'm the type of person where I need things physically in front of me all of the times to keep myself on track, and so having an extra calendar that I can just like keep in my bag or just keep at my desk is going to be super helpful to me. I have like so many calendars and notepads and planners and stuff so that no matter where I am on track, so it's nice that I can have like a different portable calendar that I can keep separate from like my school planner and whatnot, and I really like how it's book inspired. Then we have a bookmark that was created by Lexi Olivia, who is somebody who has worked with Owlcrate in the past because I recognize the name and I've always been satisfied with what they include from her, but it is a bookmark inspired by Slaughterhouse-Five yet again. A classic I have not read, but it is this beautiful watercolor bookmark that says everything was beautiful and nothing hurts. I love the geometric pattern and how each different triangle is a different color of watercolor, and you can tell that it's made from watercolor paper and everything. I just love the typography. I love bookmarks like this. Like watercolor bookmarks are my absolute favorite, so I'm really excited to add another one to my collection. I feel like I should probably read Slaughterhouse-Five because I feel like the year that everyone read it in my school, I was in honor, so we read different things, but I really, really like this bookmark. They have a little button as always. They make a button that has a reference to the card that I showed you, so because it was like the classic theater, this little button says the Owlcrate Theater. Also, Owlcrate always does include little things like swag and prints and whatnot from the publisher that they're working with for this month. So I don't exactly know the publisher of this, but it is from Wires and Nerve, which is Marissa Meyer's newest graphic novel that is related to the Lunar Chronicle series. It follows Eco, and I'm super, super excited for it. So it's just this little flyer that gives you some art, that gives you a little preview as to what's to come for the graphic novel, and I am super excited for it. And so I was correct for the book they chose for Owlcrate's classic remix box, and that is Rose Blood by A.G. Howard. The only thing I really know about this book is that it is kind of like a retelling or a more modern version of the Phantom of the Opera. So our main character's name is Rune, and she is a very talented singer, but unfortunately on the other side of that, she has this kind of condition or something that she's not entirely sure that leaves her drained at the end of each performance. So her mother sends her off to Paris to this boarding school that apparently has some ties to the Phantom of the Opera. The boarding school is actually called Rose Blood Conservatory, which is really cool. So as Rune is now at the Rose Blood Conservatory, she starts to begin a friendship with a boy named Thorn, who like doesn't actually go to the school, and he wears a mask and his clothes are like straight out of the 19th century. And I believe Thorn might have some other motives because he ends up having to make this decision between doing what's right for Rune because he might be falling for her and leading to her destruction. It sounds super cool, and I had been seeing arcs of this everywhere for so long, and so I'm excited to have a new copy thanks to Owlcrate. As always, Owlcrate also includes a letter from the author as well as a signed book plate, so it's kind of like your book is signed, which is really cool. And so as always, the final item in Owlcrate's box is a sneak peek as to the theme for the February box as well as a company they're working with. And their theme for February is Run Away with the Circus. If you follow me on social media, you guys know I have such a love for circus arts. I've taken one aerial class before and I would love to take more of those classes. Aerial silks, aerial hoop, trapeze, tightrope walking, all of that is so fascinating to me, and it's something I would love to get more involved with in the future. And I know that there's a few YA books out there that have a overarching circus theme, but I don't actually know of any coming out in February, so I'm totally interested to see what this book is going to be. And so the company they're going to be working with is Frostbeard Studio, which I believe is a candle making studio from the picture they have here. I love me some bookish candles, so I'm excited to get one that might have a circus related theme, and I'm really pumped for the February box. I think this might be one of the ones I am the most excited for. So that is it for my Owlcrate January unboxing. Let me know in the comments of this video what was your favorite item included in this box, but that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon for a new video. Bye!